Patience, you guys. I learned how to be humble, Lord of Jesus. People will test your patience. This episode is just me to be vulnerable. Basically, I actually want to be vulnerable with you guys, and I have come out to say, guys, it wasn't easy. It is not too easy, and it hasn't been easy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Safe Pod. Yes, your favorite podcast, the Safe Pod, and I am happy and excited to tell you guys we've come to the end of the year, and I am so grateful. I don't know about you, but I'm actually very grateful for everything that happened this year. Both the times we were down, the time I was up. I'm grateful. So the essence of this episode today, guys, is just it's not just actually for me to ramble and give advice or talk about one particular topic. This topic or this episode is just me to be vulnerable. Basically, I actually want to be vulnerable with you guys, and I've come out to say, guys, it wasn't easy. It is not too easy, and it hasn't been easy. But we are trusting the process. Basically, because so let's just dive into this gist. So I can see on the thumbnail, the reason or the title of this episode is why I started the podcast, right? Why I started the whole thing forward. So, reason why I started this whole. The reason I say I don't have a solid reason. I just acted upon inspiration. In the sense of, I acted on impulse. Let's put it that way. So a bunch of my guys came to my house and we're having this personal conversation and all of us were just opening up and trying to talk better thing and normal vibes. And then it got deep. And I was like, And I found myself facilitating this thing. I found myself dropping wisdom. And I'm like, just drop steady bars. And I can't remember I was dropping steady bars. Steady bars. And then I was like, you should start a podcast. And I'm like, actually, I thought about it was imagine starting a podcast to like advise people. Why I'm saying it is because I found out based on my personality type, maybe my friends can testify. I'm more of a listener kind of person. I just prefer listening. You know how we have those friends that want to talk, those that are quiet, and look at reserved person. Let me just hear you talk, you talk. I'll probably give you advice and say something. So basically, in my mind, I'm like, I think every time I do a podcast for. But I've also come to a fact that is the podcast. Deep down, I keep citing that it's not just a podcast, it's a lifestyle at this point. I'm trying my best to turn the same to a lifestyle. And yes, with the help of God and will basically. So, and the guy was like, tell your podcast that I should. And this guy is good to have friends that are aligned with you, friends that are ready to support you back to back. So, big shout out to Femi, who is the guy that actually made the interview. So, was like, when I'm not think of me, you get people to contact, like, who will subscribe, sharp, 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 sharp. And like, that does not think of something. And then the first one that actually came up with was the things is full. Yeah, the things is full. That's why I came up with like teenagers and all that. And like, sure, I put in the account and so I just sent things through my DMs. That day, I think I had about close to 50 subscribers, 20 subscribers about like later actually like I can remember like 20 subscribers. And they were like, you see, and I want to 100, want to like 100 subscribers and all that. And then this is when I say, okay, it's good to have people that will guide and counsel you. The way the idea to I think when I look up to my mentors, so Pastor Naga, Big Shot of Pastor Naga, this was really Pastor Naga. Some of us like 20 days, Pastor Naga, yeah. I spoke to him, I want to start this thing, and he was like, hey, spoke a little bit to start and stop, because there are a couple of people that do the same. And I'm like, actually, start and stop. And then was like, we did this for a long time, then we decided to we scrap the whole thing. What's the word? Revamp everything, basically. That's what we said. Let's revamp. Let's do this thing properly. Let's generate it properly. Let's just do everything. And then instead of the name, it helped me out. So you know that I'm looking up to the safe pod. I was coming up to the safe this, to save that, to save this. And I was like, let's do the safe pod. And I was like, actually, so yes, that's why I came up with the name, the safe pod. And I have a bunch of questions here or a bunch of things that will make me think. So I already talked on inspiration. So my friend inspired me. And what even gave me the go ahead was I realized that many people in our generation lock up. Any small thing is locked up, any small thing we are angry, any we don't have people to listen to us, we don't have people trying to help us out. And then actually we are very misjudged in this generation. And I feel Gen Z, we have a tag that people hate us. And you are not making it Gen Z, you are the teacher, you guys need to know. And then I find my friends just losing it. Oh, people don't understand me. So the whole essence of this podcast is to be the voice for everybody. To be the voice for teenagers. I know we go through rough parts, and me, I myself, I've gone through rough parts. I'm mad. I've done crazy things. I've lost myself. I've found myself. A lot of things. And I'm grateful because there are people there to guide me. So my goal now is to actually be the person that could guide or bring people that could guide us or help us. So you're not alone. Just like the depression, the addiction, the anxiety. Come on, don't be scared. We know how we feel. We are the same generation. I feel we are all connected. So we could all relate on so many things. And I'm glad we can. So I started this podcast. What else I was basically, I am not perfect myself. I'm also learning a bunch from this podcast. And I'm very, very grateful. So yeah, that's the truth behind this channel. The channel is actually not a Christian podcast. So people I know I've seen people say, oh, this was a Christian podcast. And I'm like, is it? And is it? I'm still backing with it, but I could clearly say, this is something that's going to help everybody despite your age, despite your generation. I know we talk on topics that might sound minute, or sorry, me too, but very, very sensitive, and that's the goal to show that I actually care, and this generation actually care. And I would say this podcast have made me grow. How have I grown? How have the safe body grown me personally? I remember saying I learned a lot from this podcast. I learned patience, you guys. I learned how to be humble, Lord of Jesus. People will test your patience. Because what? As you can see, I'm outside. I have a proper studio. I have a proper mic. I have a better camera. And before I even started, I had nothing. I just had the idea in my head. And again, I was on Naples and the Holy Spirit direction. So I was, people will test you. Oh my Jesus. I have to beg, oh, please can bring milk. And I like, please, just 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. And then this is, oh, please can bring me milk. Oh, please, I have to say, please, oh, I forgot to bring the tripod. Oh, forgot to do this. God, your days are legit. I'm going to do it on my video. Go home. You can even carry chips. Because that's ridiculous, but believe me, it's not easy for even TV series every you are watching. I have to beg for a phone. I can't afford. Where be to God. And so the people that have grown in ways that they tell me like, if I don't know, I'm like me, I know how people can have pride. I used to have stupid pride. I don't think but it is do for what we love. And I'm grateful because this journey is growing me, not in one day, many days, because it's growing me mentally. There are times I actually have breakdown and I'm like, God, I beg, God, you just put tired. I have to think of new ideas. I actually did things I never believed I could do because of this podcast. I was time, and I'm grateful I actually did. And I'm grateful I started it for everybody. And that's what you guys know. The same thing is not just about me. It's not about you. It's about everybody. Everybody, despite whatever you are going through. It's like, what are you going through? This is for the people I need you guys actually help me out. Share the link. Send questions. Like I can't speak about everything by myself. That's why I even started a podcast. I'll say a community. I started a community, and I hope you're my community, WhatsApp community. And what's the highlight of the year for my safe board? I think the highlight of me hitting 500 subscribers and me starting a community basically. And me actually getting to meet people, and I'm glad I did. I just wake up one random day, I'm going out, oh, oh, but I know you. And like, you do? And like, yes. And I'm like, so far, I'm like, oh, yes. And they're like, oh, I think you could do this better. And I'm very open to, very, very open to ideas, basically. So I'm grateful I started this. And that's the whole thing about the skateboard. The imperfection is the beauty. Yes, we're outside, our background noisy, the lights, everything. And that's the beautiful thing. I also to say one thing to my future self and to you guys listening. The skateboard will be something. Trust me, the skateboard will be great. Many years from now, I can finally say I have a goal for the skateboard. I want the skateboard to be like an NGO, helping kids out there, building proper infrastructure, and doing everything that needs to be done. And I can't do it by myself. It's only with the help of God and the help of you guys. So I'm publicly saying, help me guys! And I'm publicly saying, we're not going to stop small. I'm going to go big. We're going to get everything we want to achieve with the help of God and with your help. So in future self, when I come back to this and you guys ready to this, I hope you're not mediocre and let's do the excellence. So yeah, thank you for listening to this wonderful episode. This is the whole truth behind the safe word. I'm grateful for this. So yes, love you guys like man. See you guys on the next episode as we come to wrap up again. No, I'll give you guys small highlights. Maybe the next video talking about how I spent my year. So thank you guys so much for listening to the safe word. Bye guys.